The Garnerian High Council chambers fell silent as First Minister Xylox replayed the intercepted transmission for the third time. The message, a desperate plea, broadcast on all frequencies, originated from a small blue planet in an unremarkable solar system at the edge of the Orion Arm. This is Earth Station Omega. Our planet is under attack by the Viker Armada. Millions dead. Our defenses have fallen. To anyone receiving this message, we beg for assistance. We have children, families. Please, help us. Xylox's secondary hearts fluttered nervously as the councillors exchanged worried glances. The humans, whispered Sub-Minister Krell, his scaled skin paling. Of all species to encounter the Viker first. Intelligence Officer Mira stepped forward, her luminescent tendrils pulsing with anxiety. The Viker consume everything in their path. They've obliterated 17 civilizations. But they've never encountered humans before. And that is precisely what concerns me, Xylox replied. Humans are classified as extreme danger, unpredictable. We've monitored their development from afar. They're violent, emotional, territorial, and incredibly adaptable, Mira interrupted. Their historical records show remarkable resilience. Krell hissed with contempt. Resilience? They're primitives who still wage war against their own kind. They would be no match for the Viker. Perhaps, Mira conceded, but our ethical protocols are clear. We cannot ignore. The chamber doors burst open. A junior officer rushed in, trembling. First Minister, the Viker fleet. It's gone. All 48 warships destroyed. Captain Maya Rivera stared through the viewport of the USS Defiant at the floating debris that 6 hours ago had been the Viker flagship. Blood trickled from a gash on her forehead, but she barely noticed the pain. "Damage report," she ordered, her voice steady despite the exhaustion. Lieutenant Chen looked up from his console. Decks 3 through 17 compromised. Life support at 38%. Reactor stable, but strained. 23 confirmed casualties, 48 wounded. And the civilian evacuation ships? All reached the Mars colonies safely, Captain. Maya nodded, allowing herself the smallest smile. When the Viker had first appeared in Earth's orbit with their impossible technology and overwhelming firepower, defeat had seemed inevitable. But they had made one critical error. They had given humanity 6 hours to surrender. 6 hours for Earth's nations to unite against a common enemy. 6 hours to analyze alien technology from the first wave of attacks. 6 hours to implement impossible, desperate strategies that no rational species would attempt. Commander Rodriguez, Maya called to her second-in-command, who was coordinating repair efforts. Did we recover any intact Viker technology from the debris field? Yes, Captain. Engineering teams report their propulsion systems appear salvageable. Dr. Kim is already studying their weapons array. Maya turned to the communications officer. Any response to our broadcast? Nothing yet, Captain. But our message has been received by multiple non-Earth origins. We're detecting numerous approaching vessels at the edge of our solar system. In the Garnerian High Council chambers, the stunned silence was finally broken by Krell. Impossible, he whispered. The humans defeated the Viker? How? Intelligence Officer Miera activated the holographic display, showing footage intercepted from Earth's military channels. The councillors watched in astonishment as human ships clearly outmatched executed maneuvers no sane pilot would attempt. They sacrificed vessels to create openings. They repurposed their own nuclear weapons in ways never conceived. They utilized their planet's magnetic field in a manner that defied conventional strategic doctrine. They didn't just fight back, Mira explained. They've already adapted Viker technology to their own weapons systems. Their scientists are working at unprecedented speeds. First Minister Xylox's expression grew grave. And now they know they're not alone in the universe. They'll be preparing for more threats. Should we establish contact? Asked a junior counselor. Offer peaceful relations. Xylox studied the final image on the display, a human vessel, badly damaged yet triumphant, floating amid the wreckage of what had been the most feared armada in the galaxy. Yes, he decided, immediately, because there is one thing more dangerous than humans as enemies. Mira completed his thought, having them think we might be. As the Garnerian diplomatic vessel prepared for first contact, a simple message was transmitted to Earth. We come in peace and friendship. And we bring medical supplies. The humans, after all, had proven to be the most dangerous beings in the galaxy, but perhaps, as Xylox hoped, they could also become the most valuable allies.